Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Indiglojypsy. I'm Jenna. I'm happy to do this tarot reading for Gemini placements or anyone involved with a Gemini. The messages may or may not resonate. I'm so distracted by this lighting. I'm so sorry. But I appreciate your presence and energy, and I hope you're all doing wonderful. I want to just take this moment to thank you all so much. I'm finally at 1K subscribers. And that's just a magical feeling for me. And I just want to thank all of you that helped me get there. My gratitude extends infinitely. Thank you so much. So gems, let's go ahead and get right into it. As I was shuffling the Light Seers tarot deck for you, the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Wands reversed showed themselves. So it's giving a bit of like soul retrieval or something like that, because it's like coming out of this energy of feeling like maybe wounded or pent up or isolated, and kind of walking towards wish fulfillment, walking towards that 9th cup. There's something about the year 1998 or the year 1989 that could resonate with anyone for any reason. But I'm looking at this 9 and this 8, and that's what I got off of that. Someone could also be a June 8th or a June 9th, but it's really just like kind of getting out of this cage. And is a cage that maybe you built for yourself as a means to protect yourself, because perhaps you were expecting the worst at one point. But I feel like you flipped that, and now you're like, you're creating, like you're going towards what you want instead of waiting for something to come to you. And that something might have been perceived as harmful or threatening, etc. But now you're like being guided towards something greater, or you're curious even about what is on the other side of this fence. Okay, so we'll get into it. And thank you, Spirit, for overseeing this active divination for Gemini in their highest good. If you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, please reach out to me on Instagram and we can book from there. And just a heads up, my pricing will change as of October 9th. They will increase by $20. So if you're interested, you can book with me at the prices they are now. And you can find the pricing in the description as well. Okay. 3 more Gemini, please. Okay, so the 5 of Swords reversed is like, you want peace, okay? Like, flat out, you don't want to participate in anything that seems like it's dramatic or dangerous or, rooted in manipulation or mind games. It's like you are, even if this has been imposed on you by your own intrusive thoughts, Gemini, it's like, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm leaving. It's that simple. I don't want to be in this cage anymore. I'm leaving. So this could be a cage that you built for yourself as a means to like protect yourself from a perceived threat, or you might have felt trapped by an individual for whatever reason. Maybe it was their limitations, their mindset. They could have been being manipulative toward you in some way with this 5 of Swords, or they could have accused you of that. There could have been a win at all costs sort of energy. There could have been some abuse, some dishonesty, etc. Some deception with the moon behind that. But this is having to do with you're really getting into the depths of your subconscious, like, and discovering some things about yourself. Like, I'm really getting some sort of emotional breakthrough having occurred, or that's something that could happen since you, Bob T. Thank you, Bob T. Okay. Um, this could be like emotional healing or wellness. Some of you guys could be like led to participating in here, okay? So with this tower here, it's a number 16. You guys could be in resonance with that number. But this is Plutonian energy. So this is like you guys maybe dodging a bullet by leaving, by going your own way, by taking care of yourselves, by deciding that there is no threat. It was only a perception. It was only an ideology. Or if there was a physical threat, some of you may have been dealing with an energy that was threatening towards you in some way. And that's why the fence was built to protect you in the first place, because you were dealing with someone manipulative on a mental level, or even on a physically abusive level here for some of you. But you left, you took off, and this tower is indicating to me that you guys dodged a bullet here, okay? Thank you, Bob. I have no idea what you're doing here. But you are helping my algorithm, so thank you. So, TN Freemason, I'm doing questions next week. I will have that schedule posted on Sunday, and you can find when I will go live and take all of your tarot questions, that I'm really happy to do as a thank you for helping me get to my goal of 1K subscribers. So thank you so much for your presence and energy. But this tower, Gemini, is indicating to me that you guys dodged a serious bullet. It could have been far worse, but you guys decided to walk away and go towards something more emotionally fulfilling, something healing, etc. Okay? A discovery, if you will. With this 10 of Swords here, somebody could be like, I don't want things to end with you, Gemini. Like, I wasn't ready for you to leave. Please come back. It could be anything along those lines. I understand if you don't trust this energy, it is not rooted in like a true, genuine care for you. It's rooted in selfishness, manipulation, mind games, uninformed information, a wielding of, of ideologies and things that have nothing to do with you, Gemini. Like, I just feel like somebody was really like forcing and imposing their ideology onto you, and it kind of like made you feel backed into a corner until you had no choice but to leave here. It's persecution is what it's called when people like force their ideology in your space that you didn't ask for. And you will not be persecuted. Air sign love. So yeah, this 10 of Swords is like also you kind of getting up after an ending and going in the direction that you're being led by your heart space here. Okay. The 10 of Pentacles reversed. It could have been with a family member. These are 10s here, gems. So endings, new beginnings here. Okay. So, it could have been a family dynamic here, or some of you guys could be, let me clarify this, because it can be an indicator of finances, and then the 8 of Pentacles show up. So there could be something work related concerning you, so you have the 8 of Pentacles clarifying the 10 of Pentacles reversed. So it could have been, it's giving like family owned business, or maybe a family member that you were working for or working with, but you felt like you were being manipulated by this individual, and you left. Okay. So maybe they felt like they could, talk to you anyway, or handle you anyway, and you were just going to sit there and take it. And to their surprise, you left for something greater, something more worthy of your attention. So the 4 of Pentacles, I feel like someone is still holding on to the connection. You may be feeling like you're holding on to a last bit of like finances here, Gemini. I'm also getting a heavy sense of meditation with this 4 of Pentacles, like this person's eyes are closed and they are clutching their bag. So it can be scarcity. So just be mindful of that. You don't want to operate from a place of like lack or scarcity, because this universe is abundant and you attract what you are, not what you want. So when you're operating from a place of like prosperity and abundance, then so too will you attract that, because that's the type of universe we live in. We're electromagnetic beings, constantly attracting what we focus on the most here. So this could also be flipped around, Gemini, to where you're clutching, your bag or something that reminds you of prosperity, and you're focusing on gains as opposed to losses or scarcity here. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, thank you, Ryman. Grand sunrise to you too. And, so no, RRKK, this is a, general reading for Gemini placements, but anyone's welcome here that is interested in tarot or astrology. You're welcome here. And I will be taking tarot questions next week, though, as to express my gratitude for everyone helping me reach my goal of 1K subscribers. So thank you so much for being here. You're very welcome. I appreciate you. But this can be flipped here, Gemini, by focusing on what it is you want to grow. And, if that happens to be money or like material gains, etc., then that's what it will be. Should you sit there and focus on being in resonance with it, it's like you must feel like it's already yours, instead of feeling like it's far away from you or out of your reach, or like there's some sort of limitation here. Okay. For others of you, I'm kind of gathering that whomever you walked away from is still holding on to you. I do feel like it's for possessive reasons, though. I don't really see it coming from a very healthy space so far. So with the Page of Wands here, I feel like this is you getting your vigor back, you feeling like getting out and playing again, creating again. There could be messages coming in from someone that you left behind, this family member or this person that you were working with, or maybe they were supporting you financially, and that's another way they could have manipulated you here as well. But with this Page of Wands, I really just feel like this is your energy and you feeling like your life force re-enter your body, and you getting your energy levels back, you feeling playful again, you feeling like creating, and you feeling abundant, etc. Okay. What's coming towards you is the Hermit reverse. This is Virgo energy. There could be a Virgo influencing your situation, or you guys could have Virgo placements in your natal or progressed chart. But this is the energy of just be mindful of anyone trying to like get you to come back. Not everyone has learned lessons, and just be sure that you're learning and growing from any perceived lessons in your life here, Gemini. But it's like coming out of a period of isolation as well. The number 9 again is prominent. There could be a June 9th situation occurring, and that you're like really nearing the finish line here. You pulled a few 9s and 8s and 10s. So I feel like you're over the threshold of like new beginnings. It's like out with the old, in with the new. I feel like you made a very big decision for yourself here, Gemini. So it's all up for you from here. Queen of Wands energy is the energy that you're in. This is beautiful. This is Leo energy. This is feeling radiant, like you move from the Page all the way to the Queen. This is radiance. This is vigor. This is feeling confident, feeling sexy, feeling amazing, feeling abundant. Like you can just attract any experience that you want here. Okay, there's mystery to you with this black cat. You could be an animal lover. You could own a cat, or just be in resonance with the cat. That could be your spirit animal. You could look up the spiritual meaning to the cat, or in particular the black cat, and there will be messages in there for you. I'm also seeing some of you guys go see like a music show of some sort, something like Burning Man, or something where you can camp or something, because she's surrounded by all these candles. So it's just kind of reminding me of this really fun trip where, people can kind of be free and you can camp out and you can hear all these different musical artists and see all these different shows and just really like let loose and have a wonderful, amazing time and laugh and smile and dance with like-minded people here, Gemini. This is the environment you should be in. Speaking of environment, my gems, the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands, this is what happens when you love yourself. This is what happens when you don't limit yourself and you don't reduce yourself to being abused just because somebody is a family member, okay? Or because you work with them or work for them, or because they're financing your lifestyle. That does not mean that you have to take their bullshit or their abuse. But this is success. This is attention. This is things going your way. This is you looking tasty, Gemini, and people being attracted to you and wanting to talk to you, and wonder if you're single, or wondering if you're looking for new friends to hang out with, or you want to go on some trips, or I'm going to this show, like I just mentioned, like a musical show, and this person's on a stage. You could be entering a period of your life where like the world is a stage for you here, Gemini, and like you're getting a lot of attention, and you just really like cut the dead weight in your life, and now like you're making space for all of these amazing opportunities to happen for you. And I love that so much for you. You have more Leo energy, so some of you guys definitely have Leo energy influencing your situation or your chart. You have the strength here. So again, I just feel like you are in this place of like calm and feeling confident, that very Leo sort of energy. I feel like you're raising in vibration. You're ascending in terms of chakra. Like this is more than just those lower animalistic nature, that we all sort of have, that primal energy that just wants to do physical things. Like it's so much more than that. It's you like having restraint, when it's time to have restraint, using moderation when it's time to apply moderation, etc. And when it's time to have fun, by all means, Gemini, are you letting your hair down and having some fun? Okay, I love that so much for you. Somebody could also be holding back, that they're still very hung up on you, which is good. Like, let's leave them there where they are. And as a final outcome, the 9 of Swords. This may be overwhelming for you. It could be overwhelming from the person that you walked away from, because like I said, they were expecting you to stick around and kind of stay through whatever they were dishing out. But this could also be you just kind of like overwhelmed with how everything happened, maybe getting yourself to a place of actually feeling like you can cry, like you can let out some emotion. It could have been pent up for a while because, like I said, you had built that cage around yourself. So, maybe now you're feeling like you're in a safe space where you can cry, where you can be vulnerable, where you can really release anything that's been stored in the body for however long. And this could also be the person with whom you were dealing that is just distraught over your absence. Like maybe they're realizing that, wow, my life is quite dull without Gemini in it, and I really mishandled my relationship with them, and I should have done better by them. They could be in this energy here, but I don't have enough evidence to support that they're coming from a sort of a healed place, or a place that indicates that they're truly like remorseful for how they treated you. Although it is possible, you guys just use your best discernment, your judgment. I do think they are holding back if they do feel this way. But you are prospering, you are flourishing, you are thriving, or that is what you can expect moving forward. Expect good news, expect to meet like-minded people, expect to, let out anything lingering too. Like that it's not all unicorns and rainbows. Like that's part of the journey, is going ahead and releasing what is no longer serving you. Okay. So let's get you some cosmic insights here, Gems. Is that it? Okay. Commitment. Things are getting serious. So I really intuitively feel like this is a commitment to yourself. Although you have the pick of the litter, you're getting all this attention, Gemini. So, but I really feel like this is a commitment to you and your twin in harmony, in union, in a marriage, in a bond. And, you are okay with letting your shadow side out when you feel like that's necessary, and letting your light side out when you feel that is necessary. It's like a commitment to yourself, and I love that here. Okay, so thank you all so much again, my gems. I wish you guys so much love, so much light, infinite abundance, and until next time, take care.